new bonded warehouse. Number one.
Number one.
Number one. Holy smokes, huh? That's incredible. How many barrels would you say you had?
In here?
Yeah.
Right now about 2,300, 2,400.
Uh-huh.
And we have about 1,300 down in Virginia.
Very nice. So the temperature here that you try to not worry about, right? You don't really have to worry about.
No. Nobody in the industry temperature controls the
Yeah,
aging warehouse.
yeah. So can we talk a little bit about some of these like cool little artifacts? So you got a little old cider mill right there. Mm-hmm. Nice. Then you got these old tables here.
Mm-hmm.
That must have been like the ledger table from way back when.
Well, back in the day, you know, everything was, when we distilled here, I mean, everything had to be gauged. We filled the barrels. Everything had to be weighed before it got put away.
Scale that
Yeah.
to weigh the barrels. It's
I was kind of curious about the scale, and I
very
also,
accurate.
no kidding, I'm not going to get on it
I'm
then.
not getting on it either.
Certified scale.
Now, how about these barrels here? What's going on? Is this the way that they would tap in
I don't
and
know.
kind of bottle it?
Somebody put them up in there for fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's just for display.
They're empty.
All right.
But this is what we used to use for regauging tanks. If we want to do, because of the loss in aging, back in the day, and I'm going way back, in the 40s, 50s, sometimes we would take and dump barrels in here and fill other barrels that had like 25, 30% loss, because you got less loss in a full barrel than a barrel that's already been aging.
Yeah, so it's still aged brandy, but not fresh brandy.
Right.
Take a look at the stretch of these barrels. This building is huge. They say 2,300, but obviously they could fit more.
How do you categorize this? Like, what's the science behind figuring out how to place the barrels? You know, like they're probably different years.
Well, we know how many barrels go in a rack.
Right.
So when we bring them up from Virginia, we put them in based on 12 consecutive numbers. And then we record that and what rack number it's in.
Okay. Well, that makes pretty.
So we keep
pretty
track
sense.
of where each barrel is.
Yeah, I'm not seeing numbers on the rack, but now I see it here. You have some numbers up here and like there. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell by looking at those numbers.
Yeah. Well, you have a
Our
lot.
guys that are in here all the time.
Yeah, they know it. They know it
know
like
it.
us. Yeah, like the back of their hand. And it's really nice setup here because you're able to just kind of roll the barrel.
So basically, should be 8. The numbers in the racks are right here. Some of them have been renumbered, some of them are still good from the old days.
So yeah, you have the metal racks on one side and then the wood going back here.
And actually,
These-
these racks are newer, because this is
Oh,
the
no
last
kidding.
Are they
edition.
really?
This is the last edition.
Whoa, so the wood is newer than the metal.
Right.
No kidding.
I just learned.
Wow, those are like 4x4s all stacked up there. Yeah, that's really cool. And when you are pulling them out, and what's the tasting process here that you kind of do? The tasting process of making sure that everything's all set and ready to
Well-
roll, or it's on the right track.
We sample every distillation, every barrel, so we know what we have, where and the quality of it, and we know that the better brandy is the later brandy because of the later apples. So we pretty much know what it is, and we don't really do a lot of organoleptic tasting on product we're going to do, except on the more expensive older products like 7.5-year-old and 12-year-old.
Okay.
We pretty much know for the blended Applejack and for the 86 proof how to blend different distillations.
Can I ask you what elements, aroma, taste, profile are you looking for in your 12-year-old, right?
I wouldn't know how to explain it.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah, a little bit of fruit, but you don't get much fruit in the brandy, but a little bit of it. And basically, it's a brandy flavor, which is called esters. When you look for a full-bodied flavor for a 12-year-old. Okay. And we know that we always use either late November or early December distillation for the 12-year-old because we know that it has what type of apples are in there. And it's the better apples from early apples to late apples.
Yeah, I had someone ask me all these like chemical questions, you know, explaining, you know, the tasting and everything that's in the brandy, and I asked my father, he's like, I don't know, I just taste it, you know, like he just tastes and smells it. Like
I'm not a chemist.
he's not a chemist, he just from years
You
of
just
practice,
know.
you
Perfect. That's
Yeah.
that speaks volumes right there. This is awesome.
We can walk around.
Are we able to?
There's a little path
Okay.
here.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
I don't know where the lift is, which, oh, no, we can't go.
All the way down the end.
Yeah, we can't, we got barrels
All
here.
the
You
way.
go- yeah, you can't
Look
walk
at
through
that.
there.
No. Do you ever like take little nibbles of the outside of the barrel? Is that kosher or is it frowned upon to like when it's like seeping out there? Do you ever have to like worry about hatching these barrels? Like I'm seeing right
Yeah, when
here.
Now,
see.
back when labor was cheap, years and years and years ago, we did and everybody in the industry did. Today, we put them away and come back when it's time to use them.
Yeah.
If you go to
Except if
Canada and some of the Kentucky warehouses, which are palletized, they fill it up, lock the door, and come back in 4 years.
Yeah.
Well, except if we know we have a leaker, then they're usually laying
When
out
we bring them
fine,
up
then
from
we fix
Virginia,
them.
if we have a leaker, then we'll put it aside
Right.
and put it in a position where the leak can't leak.
Yep.
Yeah.
Be the first to go through this.
Oh, you're really sweet.
I'm gonna do this.
I know. I should have put my wand first.
Oh my God, I've never gone all the way back here. Oops.
We don't usually walk across back here.
No, not usually.
Picking up my feet. Oh my
I don't
gosh.
even know what the hell's back here.
Wow.
Whoop, here's a big spider web.
Really?
Got it.
We could go back the other way.
You wanna go back?
No, I'm okay. I
Okay,
just
I'm
want to
good.
make sure you're
I
okay.
think I got the big one.
Okay. All right.
It's an adventure.
It sure is.
I see a big one coming up. I think if we duck with this. Wait,
There you go. That's what we should add on the other
I
side.
know to begin with, right?
Oh my God, I love you for what you just did, and I will never forget you for that.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
We made it through the back wall, and now we're on the flip side, just cruising up. And now a little final photo with Larrie Laird and Lisa Laird done. Thank you.